in the Boston Celtics and Larry Bird.
As the second quarter begins, Shaq is back. Jordan sits. Randy Brown off the bench, and he's guarding Kobe Bryant. Longley back in. Bryant for three. It's flat, and the rebound to Pippen. The question coming off the first quarter, Zeke, can the Bulls win at the Laker pace? It was an LA pace in the first quarter.
Well, the Bulls definitely can win at this pace. You know, this is definitely, I think this is more the Bulls' pace than the Lakers' pace. They're establishing themselves inside and outside. LA has yet to establish Shaquille in the low block. He's done some things from the perimeter. They need to get him on the low blocks and get him inside where he can use his power game.
Fox answering the Longley basket, and Fox, who had 30 against Minnesota on Friday, already has a dozen today. Shaq has it, but on the end line as he gathers it in.
So you see the Lakers are playing with great intensity defensively. They got their hands active. They're tapping balls. You know, his hands are very active. They're got great intensity, but you see he steps right on the line and then he steps right back in. But they're very active today, and that's when you know as a coach and as players if your team is into it, if they're giving you the type of energy out on the court that needs to be had. You know, Dale Harris is pretty happy right now with the energy that his team is displaying.
His team has 4 All-Stars, and he would have been the All-Star coach had they been able to beat Seattle at Seattle 8 days ago. But the Sonics won that game, and George Karl will coach the West next week at Madison Square Garden. Larry Bird, the Eastern Conference star. The discussion is about the shot clock and whether or not it should have been reset. But the Bulls are only going to have 5 seconds. They'll say that possession never truly changed, that before Shaq had it, he was out of bounds. Here's Kukoc. His shot is short, and Bryant has it. Bryant into the lane. Shaq to follow with some emphasis.
That's where he has to be. See, that's Shaq's gangster game. That's when he just takes a basket. You know, Kobe came in and Shaq was able to use his strength, use his muscle. When Robin says all he does is dunk, 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 you know, that's all he has to do because those are very high percentage shots for him.
I would say so. Lakers by 6. Rodman from Kukoc, way off. Bryant coming across, looking for Bennett. Now Fox fills the lane. Bennett was open initially, but Fox, trailing the play, gets the hoop, and he has 14.
Well, Kobe wanted to throw the lob to Bennett, and he jumped in the passing lane, so he faked him, and he had to juke him and go around him so he can get it to him later.
LA by 8. Randy Brown scoots to the baseline. Shaq knocks it away. Brown saves it in, and Kukoc has it. Brown brings them to within 6. Lakers trying to get back quickly, but the Bulls regrouped. Scotty on Kobe. Giving him a variety of moves, then shooting it in his face, and Pippen fouls it. Let's go back and take a look at the Kobe drive and the Shaq follow.
Well, you got Kobe coming down the lane, but what makes it is Shaq positions himself and he goes over Longley. Now watch Shaq as he positions himself, times it as it comes out, and goes over Longley.
A moment ago, Pippen picked up his second foul. Bryant at the line when we come back.
The NBA.
Ahmad Rashad back here in Los Angeles. Now, if you ever thought that Michael Jordan could ever be embarrassed, he was embarrassed on Friday night. Said it was his worst shooting night of his career. He's shooting a lot better tonight. But now, sometimes in L.A., the crowd arrives late and doesn't get a chance to see how he shoots in the first quarter. And if you would have got here on time, when the game started, you would have seen Michael has been burning it up.
Now, you're a football player, yet you do basketball. I mean,
I'm answering the question.
You never see like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar doing a boxing match. How did you get to do that? How did you get this job?
Because I'm like that.
Okay.
You know, Ahmad, someone should point out to Chris Rock that football experience is virtually useless at NBC these days. You must diversify. Here's Kobe at the line after being fouled by Pippen and rattling it home.
Well, you see Kobe here. He's going to be the youngest player to ever start in the All-Star game. I remember my first All-Star game was in New Jersey, and I walked out on the court and I seen Kareem, I seen Bird, I seen McHale, and the first time I went to the free throw line, I shot an air ball because I was so nervous and I was so scared.
You were only 20. Magic was only 20 when he made his first appearance, but Bryant trumps you all at 19. Here is Jordan passing through a crowd to Brown, and now Scott Burrell making his first appearance. And Bryant pushes Rodman as Dennis had rebound position on him.
Well, what Kobe had over Magic and I is that his dad was a better basketball player than my dad and Magic's dad. His dad is Joe Bryant, used to play with the Philadelphia 76ers.
Jelly bean.
Schooled young Kobe well.
In and out from Michael after Bryant's first foul. Gave the Bulls the ball on the side. Bryant for three. Kobe's just 1 of 5 from the floor thus far. Brown double team, finds Longley. Luke Long, air ball, grabbed by Burrell, who sticks it in. The Lakers by 5. Shaq. Burrell comes over on the double team. Now Fox. Knocked away, and it will belong to Chicago.
See, one of the problems with a young team, you're saying a young team versus an experienced team. The young team came out early in the first quarter with a lot of energy, a lot of intensity. Can they continue to duplicate that? And what Dale Harris's dilemma has been all season long is they go up and down. They have good quarters and bad quarters.
Jordan from Brown. And they take it right back. And a Laker foul.
And Chicago, being a veteran team, senses that the lack of energy, and they put the flurry on. Now, what set that play up was the up fake that Michael gave. He gave Kobe the up fake, set him up. Then he was able to get to alley-oop. A lot of guys, you see, they just run off and take off blindly for the alley-oop. But Michael Jordan continues to amaze me with his fundamentals, the way he sets people up.
The foul is on Bennett, and Michael misses the first of 2.
So you'll see Michael come through the lane. Now watch him fake Kobe. See, he fakes him up, and then he makes the back cut. Had he not made the fake, the play wouldn't have happened. His fundamentals are amazing.
Michael has 14. And it stays there.